We gotta clap again.
Oh, jeez. So much clap.
1, 2, 3, clap. That wasn't good. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, clap. Okay, that's good. We got white boy rhythm.
Oh, man.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the second Patreon episode.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, the Patreon lounge is
Under construction.
under construction at the moment, so we're keeping it formal in the soccer situations. Studio offices, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
The lounge is going to be so sick. The Patreon's going to get at least like 30% more chill,
Yeah, it's going to be way more chill.
right?
The feel will be way better.
Right?
Make it worth that money.
Yeah. So we're talking about kit this week. Really, if there's any aspect of football that this podcast is primarily about, it's probably footy kit.
Yeah, kits are probably the best part. I love a good football kit.
The actual game just makes you mad.
Yeah, it makes you furious. Once the season starts, all this joy goes away.
Honestly.
Just becomes stress.
Yeah.
The off season is actually quite nice.
Yeah. It's true. Kit drops happen at different times for different teams. Liverpool, they get very reliably leaked, usually the last few months of the previous season, so I had no surprises this year. How about you?
Arsenal's, there's leaked some bad images. There's leaked pretty early.
And you didn't
that
believe
looked
in them.
real bad, and I was like, oh god, these are terrible.
Yeah.
But then the officials leaked. There's the away kit is still.
We have to
be
circle
seen.
back to the leak of that away kit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that is a shocker. That's worth talking about.
it's a bad kit, and if that's like true, that
Uh-huh.
leak is real.
I think it is.
It's bad.
I've seen enough images of people with it with tags on and stuff now and like the material looks kind of quality.
Oh, it looks bad though.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you're listening or watching and don't know, it's which one we're talking about.
Yeah, the neon green and
greenish
blue and
yellow
black lines
with
all
just,
over
like,
it.
Weird circular lines all over it.
It
Yeah.
just looks like someone squiggled like a fat Sharpie across it.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. It's horrible. I hope we don't wear it a whole lot. And then, our third kit was leaked as well. And that's pretty classy. It's just like a dark green with blue shoulders, the cannon crest.
Yeah, it kind of feels like an MLS kit. It's a little bit
It's pretty basic.
A little template-y.
Yeah, it's a little basic.
But it's fine.
Yeah. It's got like AFC on the collar, and it's got the cannon for the crest instead of the new crest.
Yeah, I like the cannon crest.
Some couple nice touches, but still pretty basic.
Yeah, I dig that. Liverpool's lineup, home kit is basically identical to last year.
Seems like
Liverpool
always.
Home kits don't excite
They
too
don't
much.
change very much.
They probably vary
Look
by
at
like
yours.
10% up or down. The away kit is built on one of my favorites, a classic. Oh, I should have brought out my green Centennial kit.
Oh, yeah.
But the away kit's based on a kit I love, the green and white box kit, but they fucked it up. They made it look like Minecraft. It's all these
Weird
kind of
digital blocking.
Weird digital blocking with like 3 or 4 different shades of green. It looks, I don't hate it, but it's just so mid. It's so Nike. It's so Nike trying to be hip, but being the safest they can possibly be.
Yeah, Nike's really gotten way too safe with all of their kits.
I really hate it. The third kit hasn't been officially unveiled yet, but it has that kind of like dark blackish and purplish kind of vibe going.
Yeah,
And
it's not bad.
That's probably the one I'm going to go for. We'll see when the official one drops.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I like a purple kit.
Me too. I'm not opposed. It's royal.
Yeah, right?
You know.
It is royal.
Another thing I wanted to talk about is Castore, the kit manufacturing company, Castore.
Yeah.
Just last year, I was making fun of Newcastle for being rich and having an off-brand kit
And having
manufacturer.
Castore as their sponsor.
I have to ask you, are they already cool now? Are they establishing credibility? So
It's hard to say.
Newcastle away drop, that forest green kit, and it's super classy.
Very classy.
Very cool. I'm only a little annoyed that it's green again, and the Saudis are kind of rubbing our nose in it. Yeah,
Yep.
at least it's not like last season's away kit that was like almost literally a Saudi flag.
Saudi flags, yeah.
But it's a beautiful shade of green and a super classy kit.
Yep.
Man, I'm mad that notepad I deleted had another example. I saw a Castore kit on somebody, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I was seeing Castore players in Wimbledon.
Oh, yeah, that's true. There were Castore in Wimbledon now.
Yeah.
They're taking over.
So I had to check myself on my snobbery and gatekeeping. because when Liverpool started wearing New Balance, everyone was ripping us, and it turned out, in hindsight, New Balance made the nicest shit for us that we've had since Adidas.
Yeah.
So is Castore actually nice? Have you seen any of their stuff in real life?
I've never seen any of it in person, so I don't know what the quality is. Yeah, I mean, there are other kits, like Villa's kit's fine. The Way kit's like black and green. That's all right.
Right.
Who else uses them? So right now in the Premier League, Wolves, Newcastle, and Villa use them.
Okay.
But there was a European club, right? You were looking at their kit that was Castore.
I can't remember. My memory cannot be trusted. I'm just going straight to the Google.
Right. Unfortunately, we've seen that City leak. That City kit got leaked.
Yeah, City Kit's dope.
White with the burgundy, like maroon.
Yeah, it's not a solid white, too. The white has a cool kind of white and gray, sort of Art Deco-ish hexagon, or not hexagon, but some kind of pattern that's cool.
Right.
And yeah, burgundy collar.
It's pretty classy.
Graham reached out and said the collar, they used real blood to stain the collar.
Yeah.
He said it funnier than that. Sorry, Graham.
Yeah, that was good though.
But Graham, yeah, save that for the pod, man, when you come on.
Especially that, oh man, I actually like this United Away kit a lot too.
Let me see.
The like green with the white stripes, and then it's got like a red line, I think, in the middle of the white stripes. This one here.
Oh, really? That's United's kit?
Come on, just give me the photo.
Speaking of James is basically guest starring on this episode too.
Yeah, right. Talking about him a lot.
Yeah. He pointed out that Celtic has like a snakeskin kit this year that's pretty horrible.
Oh, really?
It's stripes, but
I love a bad kit,
it's
too.
not officially snakeskin, but it has a really kind of that texture reminiscent of such. It looks like Castore. I see Leverkusen, Villa, Rangers, Charlton. Is that Sevilla?
Bailey.
Yeah, we left the animals out because Patreon is cash. So deal with a little dog clacks.
Dying because the way she just stretched out. She's still on the bed. She just stretched out across it to tap her little toes on the ground.
Good dog, Bailey.
All right, here's a better photo of the United.
I gotta
kit.
say, again, fuck Rangers, but their kit is nice, dude. Reminiscent of like the old Portsmouth color patterns.
Oh, that's
super
classy.
Clean.
That's very classy.
Really good shade of blue, poppin' yellow details, very vivid white collars, and shirt or sleeve cuffs. Ooh, that's nice. Even that trashy gambling sponsorship looks good. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty classy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, oh wait, no, it's not United I'm thinking of. Chelsea don't have a kit sponsor.
Yeah, that's on the agenda, Alex. Okay, we can go to that.
Talk about that now.
Yeah, Chelsea just dropped their kit today, actually. It's a
pretty
throwback
sick
to
kit.
the late 70s, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, gold-tinged, kind of like a tarnished metal look on the
crest and logo and the Nike swoosh.
Pretty cool. Kind of a muted shade of blue, like it's retro.
Yeah, it's a little more like pale looking.
Yeah, it reminds me of when the Detroit Lions do those kind of muted blue. Almost like a Honolulu blue, I guess.
Yeah, it is almost like that a little bit. Yeah. It's a nice. I like that color a lot.
Yeah.
I'm also super jealous if they actually go on sale without a sponsor.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll go on sale. They have said or reserved the right already to alter the kit during the season. So,
okay.
They're still looking. To rewind a little bit, they're going in sponsored list because they tried to sign a deal with Paramount Plus.
Yep.
As I so classily suggested in an earlier episode of the podcast, called it. That would be a classy sponsorship.
It would be, and it looked great. Like that one time they get to wear it.
It looked so good, and they wore it. And turns out the Premier League will allow gambling sponsorships, but they won't allow rival streaming sponsorships.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, somehow that's...
Money talks.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I should have thought of that when we originally talked about streamers as sponsorships, that would be too politically
conflict
volatile.
of interest or whatever.
Yeah,
it's interesting. I didn't think
lucky.
about that at all until I was listening to someone talk about it today. I was like, oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense, I guess, that they wouldn't have that.
We imagine a world where everybody gets along and helps each other out. It's
true.
Not capitalism.
The nightmare we live in.
Exactly. But capitalism is also exciting sometimes.
Can
And
be.
one of those times is when you get to buy a new kit. So tell me, if you're going to throw money into the system that's destroying us in
Yes.
America, what kit are you buying this year? What player
I'm
name?
definitely buying an
What
Arsenal home
variant?
kit.
Arsenal home. Okay.
Arsenal home kits for sure. I like
Gold
the home
trim?
kit. Yeah, love the gold trim.
It's an anniversary of the Invincibles.
An anniversary Invincible kit with the W's and draws all through the stitching. It's a classy looking kit. It reminds me a lot of one of my favorite, that actually I guess it is that year. That those kits are so classy, they stuck in my head.
That's cool.
I wish we had the O2 sponsor still,
Right.
because that was unbelievable. But definitely the home kit. The player is the hardest part for me.
Yeah, you got a lot of good guys in that team now.
Oof, there's a lot of good players.
Do you get a new boy or do you go classic?
New boys are always tempting because it's But then, like I said, my new boys all have bad numbers, so it's pretty
That's
easy
true.
to not get a new boy right now.
That's so helpful to eliminate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be really goddamn certain to buy a new player shirt. In fact, I've only done it once, and it's Luis Suarez.
Really?
That's the only time I've bought a shirt of a player
That just signed?
first year with the club.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
and I was right.
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it was a good guess. I think I'm leaning towards Saliba because I like the number 2 change.
Mm-hmm.
Saliba number 2, new contract.
Love it.
I
Love
think
a
that's
center
a pretty
back
classy.
shirt. I've got a
Center
handful
back,
of 'em.
probably a long sleeve this year too. Maybe
Oh yeah.
I like it in long sleeve.
When I was brainstorming kind of funny social media content ideas or just written content ideas for this podcast originally way back in the day,
Yeah.
a viral campaign to bring back long sleeve shirts is one of my ideas I wrote down. And I want to do that. I want to start a petition. Fuck these compression undershirts. They're not helping you that much. I don't care about compression technology.
No, it's annoying.
Wear cool long sleeve shirts.
The old long sleeve kits were amazing. It's
Look-
still funny that they sell them to
Just-
fans,
right.
but they won't wear them.
Because they can make an extra $50 off them.
Yeah, exactly.
But just watch videos of Fernando Torres in full flight in a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, those long sleeve
with
kits
his
were
ankles
so
taped
good.
up, the 3 stripes all the way down the sleeve.
Yep. Yep.
Stop.
That's why Adidas does the long sleeve the best. The 3 stripes.
Right?
It's perfect on a
So
long
true.
sleeve.
It's so true.
What about you? What do you? Which
If I
kit
was
would
gonna
you
buy
go?
this year?
I know you said purple kit already. It would probably be the
Yeah.
one you go with.
You know, it's funny. I think it's dependent on the player, actually. One thing I was considering was like, I feel like if I bought a classic player, I'd go home kit. If I buy kind
yeah.
of an exciting player, one of the newer guys, I'm going to go with that away purple kit.
Yeah. If you get like a Sobozai or like
Again, I probably won't, I'm
McAllister.
not going to buy a first team. Those guys are eliminated. A first-year player.
oh yeah,
Eliminated from contention.
You don't want McAllister?
No, not McAllister. I haven't seen him yet, and he sucks in FIFA. I told you.
Oh, yeah, it's
I'm like,
terrible.
if he's this bad, I'm not going to buy his shirt. Mac 10, you take that somewhere else. I would say my contenders are Thiago, although he's rumored to be shipped out. I love Thiago.
Thiago's
I wouldn't
awesome.
be buying him with hopes of a magical season this year. It's more for the memories.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I really like Luis Diaz. That's probably the strongest contender.
That's a good one.
Especially since he took number 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. He's got a new number now. It's
He's a super exciting player.
7 on the back of a kit. Always looks good.
He's got chaos energy that reminds me of Suarez, who,
Yeah.
the last to really do crazy shit in that 7. Gakpo and Darwin, I would say, are in the conversation. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a purple Diaz 7 kit.
That seems fitting
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
The purple one for
Yeah, I
him.
think it'd be cool. Or maybe I won't buy a Liverpool kit. Maybe I'll buy a Columbia shirt. Columbia has awesome shirts. 'Cause they
Columbia
got
always has
the
awesome
classic
shit.
primary colors: red, blue, yellow.
Yep.
Boom, go! You look like a fucking superhero immediately. It's awesome.
It's true. Yeah, they have good kits.
I love Columbia kits, dude.
Always good. I love a good international kit. I wish they were like easier to buy.
Yeah, I know.
They're so hard to find.
I know. I actually looked for Columbia kits when we signed Diaz.
Yeah.
And, like World Soccer Shop. Nothing.
Can't find them anywhere, man.
Only when a World Cup is actively happening.
Yeah, and even then, it's so limited.
Yeah, I know. God forbid you want an African kit or an Asian kit. You're fucked. Absolutely.
Sorry, I just noticed something real funny and got distracted.
What?
Oh my god. Does he not look like he has tits on the right there? in that kit?
Who is that?
Isn't that Di Matteo?
It is.
Doesn't he look like he have tits in that photo?
He does.
I thought it was like a woman this whole time, and I just looked down and looked closer, and I was like, "That's Di Matteo."
Is Di Matteo transitioning?
He's got full blown tits right now.
He's transitioning, dude.
Maybe he is.
No, he's just wearing
He's just-
slightly too tight of a kit because he's got the belly roll to match those tits.
Yeah, that's rough.
It's okay, Roberto. I can't really.
No, I mean
talk.
I can't wear any of my kits right
If
now. So
there's a reason I don't have a football shirt on right now.
yeah, I don't fit in any of
You're
them.
brave.
But that's
His
still
fa-
like
the thing is, his face kind of looks like a lesbian face too in that photo.
It does. Yeah, with the hat. Like if he had hair on, that you'd be like, ah, that's a lady.
That's yeah.
That's
I'd be
hilarious.
like, oh, cool. Chelsea hired a lesbian coach. Good for them. Funny stuff. Yeah.
Random.
Should we talk about individual kits we want to show off?
Oh yeah,
Alex and I each grabbed a kit from our closets.
from our collection. Mine has gone down over the years. I took a bunch to Africa when I went and handed them out.
Yeah, that's really awesome. That's a little humble brag. Do you want to
Yeah,
talk more
humble
about
brag.
that, or is that all you want to say?
Going to Kenya.
You can brag more about
Oh,
that
to
if you
Kenya.
want. You probably don't have to be racist about
No,
it.
no, it was awesome going to Kenya for Intelligentsia, buying coffee. And the second year I went, I was like, I have so many Arsenal kits.
Yeah.
And you always see Arsenal's huge. Like Arsenal, Chelsea. I think those two are probably like the biggest I've seen in Kenya, at least.
Yeah.
You see United kits, you see Liverpool kits, but like Arsenal and Chelsea. Maybe it's different now with City being super popular.
It makes sense, though. I mean, Arsenal, how many French African players have they had?
So many, yeah,
Tons.
yeah. And they were some of the first in the Premier League to have like a deep squad of like African root players. So it makes a ton of sense. But yeah, so I gave away. I can't remember what kits I had, but I gave away. I think it was mostly like Fabregas, probably, and like kits of people who have betrayed me.
That's amazing. I was going to ask if there was one that you regretted, and you're like going to go back there and find the kid that took it.
Yeah, regret giving away.
Mm-hmm.
No, I only regret giving away my Red Wings hat because I was bullied into trading for it.
Yeah, you told me about that. That's really funny.
It was a good Red Wings hat.
Which one? Was it a championship hat?
No, it was just like a gray with a black bill. It was just like a classy New Era hat.
Yeah,
And now New Era doesn't make NHL stuff anymore.
bummer. That's probably for the best, Alex.
Yeah, that's fine. But it's just funny.
Huh.
Yeah, we're talking about the kit. Bringing out our kits.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We don't need to make a big fan. For
Yeah,
that.
right.
Here, I'll do mine first.
All right, you do yours
second.
first.
Okay. It was just.
What do you got?
I didn't mean to make this a theme. I was talking about the long sleeves, Torres in full flight.
I know,
The
right?
stripes going all the way down the sleeve.
And there it is.
What can you do but Liverpool 08-09? Fernando Torres
kit.
on the
So
back.
good.
This kit has so many beautiful details. I don't know. We don't have monitors for these cameras.
Yeah, to
but
tell how much we're showing.
This checker on the inside the collar.
Yeah.
Says this is Anfield.
Classy.
I think this was the first kit to have the Leverbird on the back.
On the back, on the neck.
It doesn't have the 96. I think that came the year after this.
Okay.
But just the quality and detail
Yeah.
of this kit is so.
I remember being really jealous of that because like we had good Nike kits at the time, but the quality of kit that Adidas produces is so much better.
The material is.
The material is so much heavier and nicer.
It's beautiful, dude. I absolutely love this kit, and as you can see, I hope you can see, it has some damage.
Yes.
It once accidentally was thrown into a dryer, and it got some heat damage on the Carlsberg sponsorship. So actually, another reason I wanted to bring this kit on and talk about it today, because I think this will be a project that I'm going to follow.
Try and find that
post on the
Carlsberg logo.
Patreon. Yeah, I have found it. It's available.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a reprint of this logo and try and restore this shirt, because this is one of my all-time favorite shirts.
It's a great
Absolutely.
kit.
This is, yeah, absolutely. This is kind of the pinnacle of young, naive Todd, just fully in love with football, like really newly in love with it, watching Torres.
Yeah,
You know,
yep.
This shirt here.
That's pretty classic.
So good. So good. Okay,
Classy.
you go.
All right, so I brought out. So this year, speaking of like third, like Nike being kind of basic, they kind of got away with this at the time, but like didn't matter to me because it was the best possible way to do it. They basically used the same kit twice. These like pinstripe.
Yeah.
Oh, like they had the navy blue and then the white. Like,
First of all, always love a pinstripe.
yeah,
That
It's just-
kit is so beautiful. Let me make sure you're getting a good shot. Oh yeah, you got a good shot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
It's just classy.
so classy.
Long sleeve, but yeah, my lettering's coming off as well.
A little bit too. Look, me and Alex been in the game a minute.
Yeah, we've had these for a while.
Okay,
but here, we'll reveal the back of this kit.
Who could he possibly have on there? This is the best part, honestly.
Well, Andre Arshavin.
Talk about a blast from the past that the Man City fans won't know who that is.
Yeah, right. This is before their time.
Right? Fully before their time.
The little Russian.
Crazy little Russian, responsible for one of the most epic encounters between Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah, scored 4 against Liverpool at Anfield.
Him flashing the 4.
Making his goofy little Russian face. Just, whoa,
I couldn't
he's
even
running
be mad
around.
at him, dude. I loved him. I loved Arshavin.
He was a great player.
Wenger loved him, too.
He had some magical moments for Arsenal.
Yeah.
He had that, and then the Barcelona,
Dude.
the finish at the Emirates against Barcelona
Yeah.
to beat them at the Emirates was insane.
He flamed right and short, dude. Like he was just there and then he wasn't.
Yeah.
He had a good World Cup, right?
He had a great World Cup.
And everyone
yeah.
was like Arshavin. Arsenal swooped.
Well, he was like impossible, like St. Peter. Well, he was at
this
Moscow,
club was
right?
impossible
Was he at
to
Moscow
deal with. One
or
of-
St. Yeah,
That's right.
he was. It was like dealing with the Russians was a nightmare.
A lot of clubs tried to and were like, all right, fuck it.
We're
No,
not doing it. Yeah. And Arsenal stuck to it and pushed and pushed and pushed and finally got it done.
Yeah. And how long did he play
It was
at Arsenal?
worth it.
He was so cool, man.
It was so short-lived, I feel like. I'm going to look it up because I don't remember exactly how long
Just
he was there.
Little guy, darts of speed, hyper-clinical finishing, super funny faces, funny haircut.
Quick little feet.
Funny haircut. Oh, here's another nerf for a new signing we didn't talk about. Or not a nerf. This is definitely a buff. Well, it could be either way, I guess. But
Yeah.
their name. They got to have a cool name.
Yeah, it's true. Good
How
name.
cool is Andre Arshavin? Great name.
Andre Arshavin's a great
Unless
name.
you don't like Slavs, but we love Slavs.
Yeah, we love Slavs over here.
Um,
He's a goofy character too.
yeah,
like
so funny.
I feel like he didn't talk a whole lot, but he was just like a goofball. You could just tell his energy was like a total goofball.
Yeah, he had real Russian energy. Crazy. It's similar to Detroiter energy.
Yeah,
There's a certain kind of craziness.
You
to
get
it.
yeah. We've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately where people have been really weird, and then it comes out partway through that they're from Detroit. Okay,
Okay,
that all adds up now. Detroit is just such a bizarre place.
Yeah, Russia's got similar energy too, definitely.
Yeah, I'm trying to find how many years he played for us. Why is this so hard?
It's no big deal if you can't find it.
But yeah,
We
no,
don't need
he
to dwell. He was there. He wasn't a player that like lingered around the league and became like a Premier League like journeyman or legend.
no.
He had a few like really good years and he was awesome. And then
He was just
kinda
gone.
disappeared. Yeah.
Yeah,
Love the dude though. Love that shirt. Forgot you had that shirt.
classic shirt. Yeah,
Jealous of that one.
yeah.
Hmm.
So he played 105 games for us.
Okay. That's like
It's a decent run.
either 2 or 3 seasons without injury
Yeah.
as a squad player.
23 goals, 27 assists. It looks like.
I would have guessed more.
Yeah, it doesn't see. That seems low.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. But either way, he was a fun player to watch. He brought a lot of entertainment.
Cool dude.
Super cool dude. I feel like, man, I'm trying to remember. He had like a really funny like internet video. I feel like.
Oh, did he have something?
Yeah.
Oh, my shoulder.
Let me just like, dude. We can keep talking, but
Nah.
just look at videos of Arshavin. I feel like there was a goofy one of him at some point where he was like famous for something. Well, there's always the one where he just says, "Now I'm Gunnar." That's pretty classic.
Right.
Oh man.
Do we have any other incoming kits? Let's talk about around the league. Have you seen anything exciting or exceptional?
I was actually just looking at all the kits. I feel like Brighton's are pretty simple and classy as usual.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me just pull it back up again. I had a good list. I like Palace's new home kit. It's like a split, just red and blue, split down the middle.
Okay.
But it's a nice looking kit though.
Okay, here we go. 442 coming through in a pinch.
Yeah, seriously.
Every new kit. Arsenal's classy.
Yeah, Arsenal's home kit's classy.
Villa's looks like Aston Villa.
Like, yeah, it's funny because all these they're showing, like, Arsenal's are a little different. Like, they kind of changed slightly, but the Cities is just like, oh, it's a baby blue kit. United looks the same as it always does. Tottenham looks the same as it always does.
Yeah, Brentford, similar. Bournemouth, similar. These are all pretty. Did you see this Brighton away kit, the green and black?
Yeah, I think that's when I was looking at that. So it was classy.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
thinking
I
of
thought
it
you were
being-
talking about the home kit.
No, I think I said the home kit, but I think that in general their kits are classy.
Mm-hmm.
I like that green and black a lot.
The Chelsea kit I would like, I feel like. Yeah. That Palace kit is cool, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Clean. The Everton kit I would really love without that Stake.com.
Yeah, the Stake.com
sponsorship.
sponsor's terrible.
Which is also why Chelsea, we didn't mention that. We mentioned Paramount Plus, but not, they tried to sign with Stake, right?
Yeah, they did.
And that, the fans
revolted against them doing that, yeah.
Oh, this Fulham kit I liked for its asymmetrical shoulders. Adidas stripes are red on the right shoulder, white on the left shoulder.
Pretty classy.
I saw on Instagram another detail. It says London's original football club on the back of the neck.
Which is
Pretty
that's pretty baller.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty classic, classy Fulham kit.
Liverpool's kit is basic, but I like that 70s launch they did.
Yeah, pretty good stuff.
Yada, yada. You know, I don't know if there's any Stone Cold classics this year.
Not that I've seen yet. God, Bournemouth kit. How boring is that?
Yeah.
It looks exactly the same as all their other kits.
Did we talk already about how Wolves have kind of officially announced their Portuguese heritage with their red kit?
We didn't talk about that. I was looking at that kit earlier though.
Yeah.
Because they use that.
They use Castore as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
That's
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always funny when teams lean into that.
Right.
Into like they have a bunch of players from one country, so they just lean into it and just make like one of their kits for that country, basically.
Totally. I mean, why
it's
not?
pretty blatant. They're like, we're gonna sell so many of these kits in that country.
Yeah, I mean, I see ads for Tottenham swag and with Korean lettering and stuff all the time.
Yeah, big time.
Constantly.
Yeah, every team does it.
You know. Well, is that enough for kit talk? What do you think?
That's enough for kit talk.
We're
gonna talk into some TV talk.
TV talk.
What were you gonna talk about? What else are you gonna talk about?
Oh, what are you watching? I caught up on Gemstones. Y'all watching Gemstones?
I see.
Season 3, season 4. What is it?
Is it?
Anyway, it's funny.
Is it 3?
Doesn't matter because each
It's
season
brilliant.
is as good as the last. And then the latest episode, it's kind of a flashback episode, and there's little kid versions of all of them. Dude, little kid Danny McBride is so amazing.
They did a good job casting him.
So funny. He sounds so much like him.
I mean, can you imagine Danny McBride as a kid? It's hilarious, dude. He's a ridiculous human.
Right?
I imagine he still just had that. I just picture like Kenny Powers' attitude in like a little 10-year-old kid body.
Right? So funny. On rewatchables, I'm spacing it. Oh, the Ringer Podcast Network. Anyway, Bill Simmons, his hot take was that Danny McBride is actually the funniest man of this generation. On a Belushi or like Bill Murray level, like he's the guy, and I was so glad to hear him say it. I feel that way. I felt
It's
that
hard
way.
to argue.
I think since Eastbound and Down, I felt that way. Like this guy's operating on his own level.
He is.
You know?
He really is. Like you can't say that about many other people in that genre.
And he doesn't do bullshit. He only does awesome projects.
Yep.
Like he did Eastbound and Vice Principals and now Gemstones, and like this is the end. And he just works with his
Pineapple
buds.
Express.
He only makes
like,
stuff with his friends that he wants to make.
Yeah, it's the best.
And he's kind of always the same, but it doesn't matter. Same for Bill Murray and John Belushi.
They're kind of they're just them, but they're so entertaining.
So funny down to every fucking atom of their existence that it doesn't matter if they switch it up.
No.
They don't have to. They're just funny. They just being there is funny.
Simple like sentences will
Right.
kill you because the delivery and like the attitude is so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
McBride slays. He's the best, dude. So catch up on Gemstones.
I'll start watching Gemstones. Yeah, that show's one of the few shows I can't not watch.
Right?
Love that stuff.
Friend of the pod, Mary Hollis, used to be on Gemstones. I don't know if she still is. I haven't seen her this season.
Damn.
She was the
Who was she on
wives.
Gemstone?
She was the wives of one of the members of of the congregation that were when all those guys were getting in trouble, getting into some shenanigans.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was one of the
She was one of the
angry
wives?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
those. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, and she was like the main angry wife, if you remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
She
back
was
and
the one
watch
getting
that
them
now,
all
thinking
riled up.
about it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. You'll recognize her from Kevin Can Fuck Himself too. She's
Oh, yeah.
the lead in that, along with what's her name, Annie from Schitt's Creek,
Oh yeah, what the hell's her dad's name?
who's awesome.
Yeah, she's also
I'm
amazing.
doing a great job talking about TV.
Yeah.
That's why this is not a TV situation.
Yeah.
It's a soccer situation. Okay, that's good for Patreon, I think.
Okay.
Everybody, thank you so much for subscribing. Send us ideas.
Yeah, give us some stuff you want to hear us talk about.
Yeah, you can message. Oh yeah, we need to advertise this in the regular episode, but you can message us directly and chat with us on the Patreon as well. That's built in.
Yeah.
So
Give us feedback and let us know what you want to see us do, talk about.
right, James, what kit news did we miss? I'm sure he's like, I can't believe they didn't talk about this amazing kit that came out.
I'm sure there's a lot of Euro kits that we missed.
James is way more on the pulse of that scene than I am.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cover it.
We'll come back to it.
Saturday's football has been repurposing and doing like collage kits. Insane stuff.
Saturday's football just makes me mad in general.
Yeah.
They do good stuff. That and the are they the ones doing the football kit releases in New York?
Oh yeah, that's a pop-up.
The pop-up shop they're doing?
Yeah.
I keep seeing kits they're selling there. Oof.
Yeah, they did that pop-up in Chicago too. It was pretty cool. They bring the heat.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Nope.
Classy people.
Nope. Okay,
All right, y'all.
maybe more stuff will come on the Patreon this week.
Yeah, we'll see. We got some time. We can throw some stuff together.
Yeah. Keep an eye on it. Thanks, y'all. Have a good week.
Later.
Bye.